You must close or finalize payroll before you can print checks or the final version of the resource payroll report. Now, this is to ensure that no changes can be made to the payroll data after you distribute checks and reports to your resources. So we are still in the Pay Resources tab. This is the payroll I was running for March 15th. Now, before you close, what I recommend is that you do verify one more time by running the draft resource payroll report for the detailed office copy version. And what I'm verifying now is that I'm making sure all the adjustments and corrections I have done are listed here. So there is that $2,000 advance, and for the Susan Lloyd, there is that $23.45 we are deducting. So make one quick final check, and then once you're satisfied all the adjustments are incorrect and all the invoices are selected properly, and then simply go click Actions and click on Close Payroll, and it'll ask you, are you sure you want to close the payroll? And go ahead and say yes. In RBA, even though the payroll is closed, you can always pull up the details of particular payroll that was closed in the past anytime using the same function. So if you go to Payables and Pay Resources, now you can change that in the search criteria pane. In the closed drop down, you can say, I want to go ahead and review my previously closed payroll, and change that to yes, and then you can actually pick a pay date. So you can go back to even 2006, for example, and then search for it. And this will then pull up all the payrolls that you have previously closed. Or you can just go to a particular payroll you just did. So for example, we can just go back to payroll we just did for March 15. So you can pick on one particular date and search for it, and then all this detail will come up. So you can always review the payroll detail. So even though payroll is closed, this way you don't really need to keep a lot of hard copies of reports and registers and things like that, because as long as there is a system, and I can always go back to any previously closed payroll in the past and review the details again and regenerate the report.